The Student Bar Association represents the student body. We represent the voice of the students to the administration, the faculty, the students, and the community. We also represent the fun. Such events include going out to bars, getting to know Los Angeles, having our annual softball tournament, and we also play at UCLA in our charity basketball game. The Student Organization Fair represents 30 different student organizations, from the surf club to public interest to LGBT advocacy and interest. This is designed for 1Ls, transfer students, LLMs, and any student who wants to get involved to find their place and their passion at the university outside the classroom. The great thing about USC Law is it's more than just the classroom experience. The full experience is getting to know students outside the classroom as well, and to find something that you're truly interested in. I was lucky to be able to find many organizations to be involved with, including the Student Bar Association, as well as volunteering through Street Law, where we go outside into the community to high schoolers and middle schoolers, and we teach them about the law.
My name's Michael Campbell. I'm the Vice President of Development for the Entertainment Law Society. We're one of the largest student groups in the law school. We have about 200 student members in our group. We have an incredible lunch series of speakers where we have lawyers from studios, production companies, both in television, film, music, come in and talk about how they got into their jobs, emerging issues in the industry, and all sorts of different topics and interests that our students can get involved in. We also take a trip to Sundance, which is an incredible experience. We can go for up to 10 days. A lot of students go for 3 to 5 days, and they go to movie screenings, they go to industry parties, and it's a great way to really connect, because at USC we have an incredible resource with a fantastic film school, and we have so many alumni that are also involved in the legal community that it's a great way to really bridge the gap between the two schools at a fantastic environment like the Sundance Film Festival.
My name is Blanca Hernandez. I'm a 2L and a co-founder of the Government Law Organization, or GLOW as we like to call it. Our organization is a career-oriented kind of group. We're tailored towards students looking to work in all areas of government law, so from the public defender and the DA, local municipality work, to all the way to federal legislatures and within the White House, different federal agencies, the military, the CIA, and even private firms that do political lobbying. We provide all types of programming and access to government law opportunities. So we host employment panels with students that have worked with government law, and on the other end, employers, showing how you might apply to their agency, or how you might apply to work as an extern if they're a judge, or how you might apply, or what they might expect from the district attorney's office. And on the other hand, we also provide speakerships, like big name politicians that come and kind of shed light on their experience transforming their JD into the government law world, which is not a traditional route. So last year we brought the Los Angeles City Attorney Carmen Trutanich, who spoke about that exact thing, and this year we're bringing the California State Treasurer Bill Lockyer, as well as Andrew Barotti, who's the Central District's Attorney General.
Hi, my name is Chris Cook. I'm the president of the Federalist Society. The Federalist Society is a nonpartisan, conservative, and libertarian organization at USC. And that nonpartisan part means that we don't endorse policy positions or politicians. What we do is bring in speakers to create an atmosphere of debate. We love ideas, we love debate, and we're going to do anything to make sure that students at USC hear both sides of any argument. So some of our events, we've had speakers, experts come in to talk about immigration. We've had experts come in to talk about the Second Amendment, healthcare. Any issue that a student wants to learn about, we're willing to work with the Federalist Society, our national chapter, and bring in speakers to talk about those issues.
My name is Alan Joffre. I'm the Vice President of Administration for the Public Interest Law Foundation. The main goal of PILF Public Interest Law Foundation is to encourage students to partake in public interest work, which is legal work that benefits the indigent and less fortunate members of society who can't afford legal work otherwise. A big part of what our society does is fundraising so that we can provide grants for students to go do this work over the summer. We provide $4,500 grants to students so they can go do work with things like the battered women's shelters, with Alliance for Children's Rights, and things of that nature. One of our big fundraising events is a large auction that we have in January. We get organizations all over Los Angeles to donate items that we can have for a silent and live auction that raises tons of money to be able to fund these grants.
Hi, I'm Megan Hopkins. I'm president of Legal Aid Alternative Breaks. That's LAB. What we do is we provide service-oriented trips to both local and distant communities by law students to give them an opportunity to provide service to a community that's underserved and also to experience that community in a fun and exciting way over their break. So the first trip that we do is winter break. We typically do a small 3 or 4 day service-oriented trip over the last weekend of winter break. The last 2 years we've gone to the El Centro area and worked with migrant workers to make sure that they were getting rest and meal periods, that they had adequate water, and that their work conditions were sound. Our biggest trip of the year takes place during spring break. We go to New Orleans and we have students work on the legal side in the Office of the Public Defender, and then on the manual side they work with Sierra Club in the 9th Ward, helping to rebuild some of the damage from the catastrophic Hurricane Katrina. We find that the trip is just as beneficial year after year, no matter how far away we get from the actual date of Hurricane Katrina, because the city is still very devastated physically, and there is a substantial need for legal service in the city. We also provide events throughout the year at the law school to help law students get together, build a sense of community, and understand the relationship between legal service and developing relationships with each other.
Hi, my name's Alex Cohen. I'm the co-president of the IP and Technology Law Society. We put on a wide range of really fun and interesting programming during the year. We cater to a lot of different people who may have a diverse set of interests in IP and technology. We do work with trademark, copyright. We do a lot of work with people who are interested more in patent. And we also do work with people who are a little bit more interested just in technology in general and may not want to specifically go into a more IP-centric or IP-focused type practice. We're putting on a wide range of interesting events this year. We're doing some networking events. We're going to be doing a really good event where you'll hear from previous students about what they did during their summers, how it's been like in the market, what types of job opportunities you might have. And we're hopefully going to do some more stuff in the spring where you'll actually be able to do a more workshop-like environment where you can learn about what is a patent, what does it mean to prosecute one, what does it mean to litigate one.
I'm Derek Kagongo. I'm a 2L and I'm co-president of the Black Law Students Association, or BLSA for short. And we try and provide personal, professional, and academic support to black students here at the law school. And we do that by running a series of events throughout the year. And it tends to be a big variety. Just to give you an example, last semester we took a group of students to do volunteer work at a local school, teaching a lesson to the students on the law. One thing we did a couple weeks ago was a panel discussion where a number of attorneys who work in different practice areas like entertainment, litigation, and corporate work came and talked to our students about how they chose their practice area and how they got there. In April, we hold our annual alumni banquet where we get a keynote speaker who's usually a very prominent attorney in the area. Last year we had the United States Attorney for the Central District of California, Andre Barat, come, and hopefully we'll have someone equally impressive this year. And it's an opportunity for our students and alumni to network and celebrate our accomplishments.